When you were first mentioned as being on BYU's recruiting list, I probably, along with a lot of other people, thought you'd end up at Utah.
Yeah, that's actually probably a year, well, more than a year, probably a year and a half. That was the plan all along, was actually to go to Utah, follow my brother. I was actually a really big Utah fan, and things kind of changed. Like, I watched my brother, go through Utah. He had a very good career, and I just, seen the Utah side, and I really liked it a lot. But BYU was always recruiting me, since the beginning. They probably, they were a big recruiting. BYU was always in my, I guess, top of schools. But I didn't realize that I actually had to pick where I wanted to go. Like, I knew that I wanted to go to Utah, but then I realized, like, where do I want to go? Like, this will determine the rest of my life, kind of. Like, this will start my life off. Like, where is my gut feeling, instead of just following my brother and stuff. So I kind of got down with it. I went to my brother's whole senior year to the Sugar Bowl and stuff, and it was pretty amazing. And then after that, I kind of just thought really, to myself, like, where am I gonna go play football and stuff. And then Utah recruited me a little bit after that, but BYU really hit hard. I want to say, like, after that season, BYU recruited me a lot more than Utah did. So it kind of changed my feel for things. And then just summer came, and I was getting recruited hard by a lot of different schools, but BYU was by far the biggest recruiting. So they just took my heart, kind of.
Well, it doesn't hurt, too, with BYU's tradition at tight end either, right?
Oh, yeah. That was a really big reason. My brother did really good at Utah tight end-wise, but not as good as the Pitta and George and all them. Like, it's different the way BYU and Utah uses their tight ends. And that was a really big, like, what do I want to say? A really big plus to BYU football and stuff, and their coaches. Their coaches, I felt like I connected with a little bit more, and actually a lot more. And I really liked being around them, and I could see them coaching me in the future, especially at that position, tight end. Coach and I is always, every time I've gone to their camps, he's always worked really well with me, and so that's what I liked, and decided to go play for them. So
there's do you feel some pressure because BYU's almost, obviously BYU's quarterback you, but they've become almost tight end you lately, or over the years. How do you see yourself fitting in there as that prototypical BYU tight end?
It's a lot to look up to. You see Pitt and George, which are both on our NFL teams right now, and it's pretty amazing seeing what they've done, and the records they've set, and it's pretty big footsteps to walk into, big shoes to fill, but like, that's pretty much why I went there, to follow in their footsteps, see if I can be great, like them and stuff. So.
Let's talk a little bit about what you're hearing from the coaches at BYU in terms of what they like about your game. Now, you were injured in your senior year, so you didn't get an opportunity to show a lot. But what are they telling you? Why did they make the offer to you?
They saw. Well, of course, they've seen my brothers and the family that I've been with. Genetically, I've had all of my 3 older brothers play college football, and they've seen what I could turn into, and they saw my. I wasn't the thickest. I've never been the thickest, but they saw my vertical and the jumping wise, and be able to run routes, really good routes, and just get up over people and go get the ball and stuff. So I think that's what. Yeah, they saw me at 7-on-7, and they saw me just jumping over people and getting the ball and stuff. And so I think that's where they finally decided, let's offer them. So.
You're graduating this week. You're going to play a year for looking at going on a mission. What kind of talk a little bit about what you're kind of expecting in that first year as a Cougar?
It's really kind of a mystery right now. I'm excited, but I don't know exactly what to expect. I mean, they gotta fill. Bronco told me that they gotta fill 2 tight end positions right now, and I mean, there's some good tight ends, but they said the first string and second string, all those strings are just a question mark right now. So I guess just nothing to lose. We'll see.
Well, you're 17 right now, so whatever happens, you're thinking mission down after a year, right?
Is that what's... So this fall they just said, come ready to play. We'll see what happens. We'll see what you turn into. Like if you develop and you do what we need to be the first year, then we can use you.
So. What are you doing right now as it's, you've got this span of time during the summer? What exactly are the plans to prepare for fall camp and everything?
Right now, I've been doing the workouts BYU's gave me. I've been doing their Coach Omar's workout book thing. It's good lifts. There's some good lifts on there and workouts and stuff. But they said that once I graduate that next week, they said they want me there on campus. They want me there being with the team and working with the team. So right now it's just my summer's pretty much booked with all workouts and trainings, and we'll see.
Well, you've had a chance too. Notice that you were at quite a bit of the spring practice.
Yeah.
Kind of what are your thoughts in terms of what the Cougars are looking like for 2010?
They look really good. They're going to be young. They're going to have to find the playmakers and stuff. But I think that there's some key guys on the team that will step up and really show, even from being young, that they can pull through. And I think I don't think they'll take a step down really much, that much, but I think we'll be really good. That they work really hard. That's what I saw in practice, and they love to play. And I just can't wait to get in there and start working with them. That's what happens.